in Jersey, but they're also just short.
Yeah, they're on the grind. They take upsets, but they don't always make it into the upper echelons of brackets. But they're always on the move and on the play. We're just waiting for their moment and waiting for their chance to shine. Of course, Glentendo having a lot of success with his Cloud after transitioning away from the Link, away from many of the other characters that he has tried out. He likes the sense of neutral that Cloud provides him. And Ascend Sky actually plays two different characters. Most of the time we see the Ike. Today, however, it is starting off with the Joker, and it's getting off to a pretty even start at that.
Yeah, against when it comes to two pretty solid players, you're going to get probably some of the best action possible. You're going to get a head-to-head, neck-and-neck battle. But right now you see with Limit on deck and Arsene, two comeback factors for these characters. One is better than the other. I have to say for sure, Joker's Arsene is definitely a lot scarier when it's on deck, but you always have to be careful because 15 seconds does not last for too long. So you want to be able to use that as quickly as possible, and Glentendo getting full advantage, not even making Arsene a factor in this game, and a beautiful transition right there for Glentendo taking first blood.
Yeah, he made sure that his limit usage decreased the amount of time that Sky had with Arsene, and then finished off the string with some powerful off-the-backboard stuff. But already, Cloud has his one Achilles heel. So good with that disjoint. Insanely fast. Has insanely good frame data at that. But if you get caught without your jump, it is over. And Joker, one of his premier tools is that while he can play a passive neutral, his edge guarded game is no joke.
Yeah, especially against a character like Cloud, as you mentioned before, not one of the better recoveries in this game. So if you use that jump, you better use it carefully because you're gonna get edge guarded. And one thing I know about Sky from playing him a plethora of times actually, he loves to utilize that back air as a edge guard tool, especially once Arsene is on deck. I mean, realize that back air is almost pretty much lagless. So, you know, it's almost a free kill guaranteed, but the cross slash coming out, I mean, the mind games have been being played very well so far for Glentendo, keeping it pretty close, but now with Arsene on deck, hopefully this time Sky can capitalize.
Yeah, gotta be careful with how you go about it, and yeah, the difference between a couple of these spikes is that Joker's hit comes out first, sweeping away from the ledge into Arsene's mighty stomp. Sky maintaining that lead and now has a little bit of Arsene. Okay, that's going away, but a quick 30 is nothing to scoff at, especially given how Joker can rack up damage insanely quick, not only with guns and a couple of two-piece combos, three-piece in that case, but IHA will be so huge.
Oh, and opting to go deep is Glentendo. Not going to get any time. Yeah, the option was there, finally saving his jump. That could have been crucial right there for Glentendo if he was not prepared for it. But this time realizing I have to start saving my jumps. I can't get too antsy right now. I'm down, but I'm not out. All it takes is one good back air. Maybe not going to be enough. Going to get the sour spot of it, not the full hit. But Arsene is also on deck, so you want to be very careful right now as to getting this stock as soon as possible to keep it even.
I like the wait from Sky as well. He saw the meter and it's like, all right, I'm going to play to the time limit. It'll increase ever so slightly. And now I have the extra edge I need to take this game into my favor, take the pacing and take the swings all the way through. Sky steals out the two stock.
Yeah, a done and done deal as mentioned right there. I mean, a good start right there for Sky. Glentendo started off super strong too. That first stock is no joke. I mean, you really got to see a taste of what Glentendo can do. But at the end of the day, it's also Cloud. So you're susceptible to getting punished really easily. Your recovery isn't one of the best. It's a little bit more predictable to just catch just because you're going straight up anyways. But Sky taking full advantage when it mattered the most. And now hopefully Glentendo can strike back. If he's able to maintain all that stage control as he did in the beginning of that game one, then we could definitely be seeing a different game.
Yeah, Glenn plays an incredible neutral, but sometimes when on this back foot playing defense, he'll take choices where, yeah, I don't die from this. As long as I can get back to stage, I'm fine. But then he won't get back to stage, and the risk was not worth it. Still, he's in a solid spot here. He's got limit on deck. Has to be careful of Arsene, and the increased speed will let him do that, flying straight past the ledge trap Sky was trying to set up. He's got to burn limit soon, ends up using the Blade Beam.
Definitely needed to let it go soon. A little bit later than I thought he would. I thought he would definitely just go for the normal get-up catch right there, but opting to go for a jump read. Not going to get anything off it, though, but he does have a good lead right now, and once again, you're playing a dangerous game. When you play at the corner, a beautiful jab block, not going to transition much else out of it, but 72%. If Sky has been able to make sure, if you want to play at the corner, I'm going to make sure you're the one off stage, and I'm going to make sure that I capitalize as much as I can. But Glenn not going to get the punish off of that parry.
He didn't realize that he realized that he knew he wouldn't have enough time or the spacing, so instead he goes for that empty hop F tilt afterward and baiting Sky to come on in. Now he gets limit and a great head of steam going forward. This is really good play and a really good answer from Glenn going into this game too. He's spacing Sky out a little bit. He's doing a lot more dash backs. He's doing plenty of stalls, but the jump just gets shot right out from under.
You saw the timing. He definitely knew what he was doing there, but it seemed like Sky was just prepared for any option there, catching the jump, and now once again has him off stage, saving the jump this time and going to be able to recover. Arsene is not going to last for too much longer, but it seems like Sky has been able to bring it back to an even game.
He's got to watch these jumps off of ledge and at a disadvantage. Very, very frequently, Glentendo has been taking to the air in order to try and avoid Sky, and Sky has punished it sometimes and not punished it other times. But you always have to be careful of a couple key habits, and especially use of that up B out of shield. Joker has plenty of safe options on block to bait out something like that reversal and punish it extremely hard.
And hopefully right now, with limit on deck, that's going to cause Sky to just play it a little bit more safely. I don't want to get too close to the Cloud right now, but going to go for a Blade Beam right there. Not going to get anything off it is Glentendo, but still has Sky at the corner exactly where he wants him. But Sky's been doing a really good job and just avoiding these big hits. But speaking of big hits, when it matters the most, you're going to get hit with that spike, and now Glentendo is going to take an early stock lead, but hopefully Sky can capitalize. Oh my god, I thought he got it. I really thought he had it.
It was close. It was extremely close, and Glentendo almost answering game 1 for game 2 in a blink of an eye. Instead, he just gets these parry punishes and goes back to what Glenn does best. Spacing you out in neutral, trying to get you to overcommit like that so he can air dodge or jump right by you.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, a bit of a stalemate. Yeah, it's a bit of a stalemate right now. You're going to see Arsene come back out, so now Sky's going to be a little bit more capable of getting in. He didn't want to get in too much. He just wanted to wait for that Arsene to come out to just take out the stock as early as possible. Going to get the spike hitbox, but not going to get any punish. A beautiful way to recover. Glenn opting to fade back and then recover back, but it doesn't even matter because Arsene is still there, and that backer is going to steal the stock to bring us to a one-stock game, but the up B's out of shield. Yeah, finally connecting.
Still there, some Cloud bread and butters. I like that nice little stall, trying to wait out the Arsene. You've got an even game going far here, and as long as you aren't hit by anything like an IHA or an Aegon, then this damage is something that you can hold on to. You can start to force Joker to overcommit, getting some nice parries and a great turnaround grab afterward. No one expects to grab from Cloud.
Nope. Yeah. Right now, if you're Glentendo, you just want to make sure to get good hits going in. You don't got to go for the strong hits. You can definitely just bait a lot of attacks out from Ascent Sky so he can get the punish right there. There you go. Just immediately using the limit. That's a game changer right there because it catches Sky off guard. And now Arsene is capable of coming out, but one strong hit will definitely seal the deal for Glentendo, but he's going to have to worry about Arsene now.
And that back air is really stale, so using it so much in neutral, kind of playing the other hand when it comes to this matchup, and now Glenn has to be very careful. Don't jump, please. He doesn't. He's very careful, and I love that down tilt. Gets right out of the corner with a hitbox. Yeah. 147.
What I mentioned about Sky before, once Arsene is out, that back air is going to be swinging like crazy. So if you are not prepared, a beautiful usage of the Blade Beam right there to get off me. Yeah. One big hit away from taking game 2, bringing us to a game 3 scenario, but don't count out Joker. Despite Arsene not being a factor for probably the rest of this game, all it takes is one drag down to potentially just give the advantage to Sky.
And Sky really wanted the Joker back, but here we see just really calm and diligent play. But there it is. You see the innate mix-ups that come with having these massive disjoints on block right there. Glenn, back air, back air. Landing into rising, back air, just playing this really patient, really disciplined game over and over to where Sky, he's starting to fish for parries. You have to in order to counterplay that back air. That's where the F tilt comes in to cover exactly that, blowing him up and taking game 2 solidly, but with a little bit of scare. You were exactly right. Sky was one edge guard away from a from a 2-0.
What matters right now is about these two characters, it's all about your reaction. If you are not ready to react to these characters' moves, you are going to be in for a long ride. And right now, Glenn is choosing the right options to go for, reacting, knowing exactly where Sky's going to land. And if he doesn't connect one thing, he's well prepared to throw out the next thing, just because Cloud may not have the best frames in game, but he does have a lot of safe options where he could just throw out another attack if need be, that up B being one of those tools. Ooh, okay.
All right, that dash attack puts him in a rough spot, but he does have limit, and he goes under the stage, curving back on with the turnaround. So clean from Glenn, and another down tilt out of the corner. All right, starting to mix up ledge options, starting to change up with the looks that he's giving Sky. Again, these stalls and these recoveries, so precisely spaced. He has to get around Arsene, and he's been doing that pretty well at the start of this game, too. Though the damage, game 3, excuse me, the damage is not looking great as a result.
Yeah, and Glenn doing a really good job stalling a little bit, causing Arsene to get out of the picture for momentarily. So hopefully he can start bringing it back a little bit. He's playing the game where I'm not going to approach. Yeah, I may be down in terms of percentages, but you know what? Nothing that a few big hits can't bring me back from. And just charge up this limit. Hopefully the limit will be a fear factor. Still saving his jump. This time, Glenn has been doing a better job saving those jumps.
That downer was spicy, though, from Sky, almost setting up a crazy edge guarding situation. But Glentendo gets back to center stage and start using these platforms even more to his advantage, oftentimes going for run-off back airs instead of anything else. So he's got to watch his timing to be a little bit more predictable, but as long as he's got limit, the and doesn't even need to use it to get back to stage. Good stuff from Glenn, getting these jumps caught.
Oh, saving his, gonna jump this time, and still the air dodge saving him, but yeah, this time.
The air dodge actually killed him in that instance, pushing him closer to the blast zone. Gets that forward throw. Is he gonna try and go off stage? No, just trying to bait him out.
There you go, but now Arsene is quickly gonna come back to play real soon, and Sky doing what he does best, getting those early Joker combos going in, getting a good amount of damage, 47% of extra credit, and Arsene in the picture.
Going for yet another backer, trying to get a couple punishes. I feel like that one could have been the up smash. Instead, he only gets a weak dash attack and a reset of neutral for his troubles. Just weak hit after weak hit for Glenn, but he stays calm. He's staying playing center.
Oh, and the timing right there. As I mentioned before, reaction is going to be key for this set. And right now, Sky is taking full advantage. Glentendo is capable of taking the stock real soon if he's able to get the right hit. But so far at 169%, not a percentage that you usually see Jokers live up to. A lot of safe options too. That F-tilt is going to save Sky once again.
Yeah, not being able to close out this stock is really starting to bug Glenn as he finally ends up with that back air. It was a frustrating stock to go with, but now he can start gaining momentum because he can go for Cloud's more low percent game. And every character generally has a better low percent game. Good weight. Keep it calm. Play out of this corner. The IHOW throwing you off. Eye on the gun. Sky has been real good with his gun usage. Not in the sense that he's just using it early and often, which is generally a good thing. Yeah. But he jumps forward and tries to get the strong hit of gun. He's trying to force him to flinch. And oftentimes it ends up working out. But that's a big punish.
Crazy right there, Glentendo. Opting to go with the fast fall fair. Yeah, he gets the hits and he's going to tag on a little bit of damage right there. But you're at kill percent and still going to go for a risk like that. It does pay off eventually, but that's going to be the name of this game. I mean, if Glentendo wants to come back, he needs a miracle, because with Arsene on deck and at 161%, you are playing literally with fire. I like the attempt, though. He went for the double side B and then tried to stop there to get something else going, but nothing going to come off it.
You also got to watch the time in this game. As though, yeah, the lingering up air won't do it. Aegon as well won't do it, and now you've really got to worry about limit usage.
I love it.
211. Shoes on the other foot. He's living forever, and he's still living.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He said, hey, if I can't make it back on stage at 220%, yeah. Oh my God!
No! Okay, Joker's got to. I mean, he didn't use the burst from the grapple, so he still has a chance to live that. But at 228, we're seeing the inverse, and finally gets the ending hit of that dash attack.
Yeah, it's not something you see very often where two characters are just living up to God knows what to call these percents. But Glentendo has to act fast now. 100% plus on Joker. Cloud has the potential to kill fairly early, but you have to get those hits going. Back air will be something that Glentendo can use, but he has to get this edge guard going, this ledge trap.
Oh, he doesn't need it. He also did land. He has the Arsenic. Goes for the same
There
option
you go.
again. And the way that he spaced that, it caught, not only caught jump, but it also still pressured shield. So it's just forcing Sky to either react to that and consciously hold shield throughout the entirety of that limit crossback.
Yeah.
Super good stuff from Glenn as he is still in this game and now getting all that damage to boot. Looking for the jump, didn't find it, but he still has all this stage control, and the positioning is right now on the side of Glenn. Sky has got to get out of this corner, and Arsene will help him do it.
But also that limit bar will also be a key factor right now for Glenn. He will opt to go for the high recovery. I actually do appreciate that usage right there. As he goes for the spike hitbox, the one time where it matters the most, and Glentendo robbing Sky of potentially winning the set right there with Arsene on deck. And having so many good tools, and that high recovery was a game changer. He literally said, "Yeah, if I don't recover high right now, I am putting myself in a position where gun or any other tool will be a factor. And with Arsene on deck, I need to get the stage control now." Exactly what he did. Got the stage control, hit the back air, immediately said, "Forget it. Let me go for it all," and it worked out. The Hail Mary.